Another budget signed behind closed doors. Another headline about freedom and war. They say it's safety we're fighting for, but the balance sheet keeps score. January briefings in a quiet white room. Maps on the table, markets assume. Generals point where the red lines fall, while contractors wait for the call. Stocks go green when the sirens cry. Profits climb when the drones fly high. They say it's defense, say it's national fear, but somebody's counting the war fiscal year. Missiles built like quarterly goals, signed in ink that outlives souls. They draft the numbers, not the tears. Welcome back to war fiscal year. They toast a deal when the cameras leave. Call it peace while the budgets breathe. You hear the speeches loud and clear, but the ledger whispers war fiscal year. War fiscal year. The numbers rise. Freedom sold in 1,000 lies. Every bomb got a price right here. Another line in the war fiscal year. War fiscal year. The cycle spins. Flags go up while the profit wins. They salute while the markets cheer. Welcome back to the war fiscal year. They brief the public with careful tone. Necessary steps to keep us strong. But somewhere deep in a boardroom light, someone's betting on the fight. A factory hums in the dead of night, turning steel into satellite sight. War ain't chaos when you engineer. It's a product of the war fiscal year. Kids enlist with a dream to serve, while the stocks reward the nerve. Different worlds, same frontier. One fights the war, one funds the year. They call it duty, call it pride, but numbers grow where soldiers died. You hear the anthem in your ear, but the budget sings war fiscal year. War fiscal year. The numbers rise. Freedom sold in 1,000 lies. Every bomb got a price right here. Another line in the war fiscal year. War fiscal year. The cycle spins. Flags go up while the profit wins. They salute while the markets cheer. Welcome back to the war fiscal year. Every decade a brand new name. Different war, but the script's the same. Different map, same engineers. Funding flows through the years. They say the enemy changed again. New threat rising beyond the pen, but the budget stays crystal clear. Just renew the war fiscal year. Medals shine on a soldier's chest. That's why spreadsheets crown the ones who invest. One bleeds truth, one hides the gear. Two sides of the war fiscal year. You hear the call to sacrifice, but nobody reads the fine print price. They wave the flag, they toast the spear. Another round of war fiscal year. War fiscal year. The numbers rise. Freedom sold in 1,000 lies. Every bomb got a price right here. Another line in the war fiscal year. War fiscal year. The cycle spins. Flags go up while the profit wins. They salute while the markets cheer. Welcome back to the war fiscal year. Maybe someday the books will close, when peace costs less than endless foes, when truth outweighs the engineer who built the myth of war fiscal year. When soldiers come home and silence grows, and nobody profits from broken roads. When flags don't hide the profiteer, the world might end the war fiscal year. But until that page finally appears, they'll draft the next 10 years and years. New war story, same frontier, signed again for the war fiscal year. No ticker shows the cost of grief. No market trades a widow's belief. History knows what led us here, a war that lived by fiscal year. War fiscal year. The numbers rise. Empires built on televised lies. Every missile draws a cheer somewhere inside the war fiscal year. War fiscal year. The cycle spins. Peace gets lost while profit wins. Until the people in the fear, there's always a war fiscal year. Yeah. When war becomes a budget line, truth gets buried in design. They'll call it safety, call it fear, but the book's still read. War fiscal year.